shitty old weather again. Right, it's a day or two later. I can't remember. This engine, what am I going to do with it? Quite demoralising that I carried out that work on the valves thinking that was the problem, put it all back together, and then we've not only have we got shit compression, we've got mismatched compression cylinder to cylinder. Big improvement though, because it had zero compression. However, it changes nothing. This engine's got to be torn apart again. That's what I'm going to start now. Do want to crack on with that. What I'm going to do, or should I say what I've already done, I've ordered a full gasket set. I don't know if part of the problem was the head gasket. I used the second-hand head gasket, so we've ordered a proper head gasket, not a cheap Chinese knockoff one, not OEM either, but a good quality aftermarket head gasket. Well, a full gasket set in actual fact. So we're going to tear this apart again. We're going to go a little bit further because we are going to remove the barrels as well. We're going to inspect the pistons and potentially probably pop these second-hand ones that I've got off eBay initially for this engine. We're probably going to pop them in if they're better, but we'll inspect the pistons in there. I've also ordered a tube of Hylamar jointing compound to help seal up the gaskets. There's going to be comments, or I've heard comments online about jointing compound. Why are you using jointing compound? Kawasaki didn't use jointing compound, so why are you? Kawasaki weren't putting bikes together with 20-year-old used parts, is my answer to that. And I want to give this every fighting chance. This stuff, Hylamar Blue, which I've ordered, apparently is extremely good at sealing gaskets up. So yeah, we've got that coming. We've got the Hylamar. We've got the, put that fucking light on. I've got a new one of them coming as well because that's shit. This thing here is the water supply pipe as well, from the water pump to the head and beyond. These are notoriously bastards to get off, and you often end up destroying them, and I think they're about 40 quid new, and you can only get them OEM. Nobody else makes them, so you need to be super careful with that. But anyway, I'm not going to film the whole process of tearing that down because you've seen it. We'll probably dip in and out as we make progress. Let's get on with it. Right, that's all the cam gear off. Didn't take long at all. I'm getting quite the expert at stripping these bloody engines down. Top end anyway. We'll talk about bottom end another day, because we are going to go there. Not on this engine, but well, hopefully not on this engine. Clean that shite up. Anyway, I've turned the camera back on because I thought you might want to watch me tear down this fuel pump, because they are notoriously bastards. And I'm swearing at it, and I've not even started yet. As previously mentioned, this pipe here, they can be arseholes to get out. What's that one for? And I've got a bolt here. That's that one, gotcha, that one. Right, I'm just trying to keep everything in order. Give us a fighting chance. When we come to put it back together. one's just a drain if I remember rightly. That's interesting. Why would that be? That one there, it's got a washer on it. None of the others had. Evidence that someone's been here before. Rubber hammer. Another one. Don't think there is. I'm probably doing this all wrong. There's probably a dead easy way of doing it. Who's cringing now that I'm putting a screwdriver between two mating surfaces? I'm not really pressing hard, I'm just seeing if there's any give in it. See what I mean? Bastards, they really are. Let's take that drain out. I'm pretty sure that don't hold nothing, but I think that's exactly what that is, just a drain. Was that oil? No, it's not, it's just rusty water. I was going to say oil coming out the water pump. Not a good idea. Get some, not that it's going to do much good, but at the same time it can't really do any harm, can it? Right, I'm going to keep pounding on that, and when I break it loose, if I break it loose, I'll put the camera back on. Now, I've been pounding on that and I cannot get it to break loose. It's sort of moving a little bit. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to undo all the head bolts, take the head off, and then the barrel will be loose. And I can jiggle the barrel and the water pump off together, hopefully. So we'll switch back on when we got that far. Right, I think that's the head off. Clean a bit of mess up. Dirty fucker. Oil everywhere. That's a good sign at least that oil is getting to the top end, I suppose. Right, now the only thing holding this head on, as far as I can see, is this water pipe that we're trying to free off. A wooden hammer under there. I wonder if we can sort of jiggle that free. So that can't move up because it's got it there. That can't move up or down because it needs to come further this way, which it can't because it's just a stupid idea. a little down out so that it's, so we don't damage it when we, come on, there you go. Sometimes they just slide out lovely and sometimes they're bastards. Right. Oh, come on, who's giving up on me? Right, I'm going to whack away on that. Back soon. Gotcha, you bastard. Still jammed in there, mind you, but we'll get the head off and then worry about that. Right. What's stopping that? Gotta be honest, those pistons don't look bad. They don't look bad at all. Right, gotcha. There you go. Little O-rings on each end. And I've got genuine OEM replacements for that. So that can be cleaned up. I'll probably paint that silver. Now, where's my magnet? Fish out that cam chain, and we'll just rotate this round a little bit so we can take a look at all the pistons, or both of the pistons should I say, all of them, there's only two. Wrong way. If you turn these the wrong way it makes a funny noise, grinding noise. Now that one is covered in oil, but you've got to remember that's the one I squirted all the oil down to try and improve the compression. Now that is interesting. This one here, this piston is absolutely fine, no problem. This one, and this is the one that had the compression that was the lower of the two, the rings are stuck. The bottom one's okay, the top two rings are stuck. So if they were freed off they would probably be fine. However, I am minded to put these eBay pistons that I bought second hand in there, because the rings are all good, and then we can free these up and use them on the rebuild jobby. Good. That is that's yeah, it's not good news. It is good news in that it explains why the compression was lower on this one than that one, but the compression wasn't great on this one either, was it? So yeah, a partial solution, shall we say. Right, is there any movement on them rods? Now, the big ends feel absolutely fine. So what I think I will probably do next is whip those pistons off. I'll put the rag round it because I'm likely to fire the gudgeon pin down into the engine. Let's just turn you a bit. Yeah, if I've got some long nose pliers, which I should have. Let's see if we can whip these pistons off. little fine screwdriver. Stock rings. So I'm really pleased that I got that off. I took the head off, I mean. So I'll drive this gudgeon pin out. Come on, out you come. Well, I won't get it out, will I? Because you silly prick. I'm trying to tap it out the wrong way, ain't I? Yes, so I am going to put the pistons that I got off eBay in this, I think, because I've got to eliminate as many possibilities for that low compression as I can. Set off. There we go. Let's just tap that a bit further. I'll let you have a look in a minute. Gudgeon pin is quite tight on that as well. So, yeah, those top rings are stuck in. So that almost definitely explains the compression thing. So what did I do with that circlip? So pop that on there. Right, good. Right, I'm going to whip that other piston off as well. We'll clean up this surface. I think we'll call that a day. I've got those two pistons to put on, but I'm not going to do that until I get the gasket set, and then I can clean all these up in my leisure and what have you. Good. We're making progress, guys. I hope we are. I mean, if I put this together again and there's still no compression, then I'm probably just going to set fire to it or something. Anyway, thanks for watching. We will recommence this video when we get my bits and pieces turned up in the post. Cheers.